Here, let's talk about one of Austria's most iconic dishes, the legendary Wiener Schnitzel. It's golden, crispy, juicy, and unbelievably satisfying. If Austria had a national dish, this would probably be it. Wiener Schnitzel is simple in concept, but when done right, it's a masterpiece. At its core, it's a thin slice of veal, tenderized, lightly breaded, and fried until it's perfectly crisp and golden on the outside, but still juicy and tender on the inside. Now, before we get into all the delicious details, here's a fun fact. Wiener means Viennese, as in from Vienna, and Schnitzel just means a thin slice of meat. So Wiener Schnitzel literally translates to Viennese-style cutlet. Traditionally, the meat used is veal. That's what makes it an authentic Wiener Schnitzel. But these days, many variations use pork or chicken instead. They might still be delicious, but only the veal version has the right to officially carry the name Wiener Schnitzel in Austria. So how's it made? It starts with a veal cutlet, which is gently pounded until it's thin and even. This not only tenderizes the meat, but ensures it cooks evenly and quickly. Then it's seasoned with a little salt, dipped in flour, then beaten eggs, and finally coated in breadcrumbs. Not pressed in too hard. That light, loose crumb is what gives the schnitzel its signature, airy crispness. And here's where the magic happens. The frying. It's typically fried in clarified butter or lard until the outside is beautifully golden. The key is to fry it in enough fat so it almost floats, allowing the coating to puff slightly and become light and crisp without soaking up too much oil. When it's done right, you get that beautiful ripple in the crust. It shouldn't cling tightly to the meat. Instead, it should almost float around it, giving that delicate crunch with every bite. And the best part? That first cut through the crispy coating, followed by the soft, juicy veal underneath. It's a texture and flavor contrast that's hard to beat. Wiener Schnitzel is traditionally served with a wedge of lemon. Just a quick squeeze over the top cuts through the richness and brightens everything up. As for sides, it's often paired with Petersilien Kartoffeln. That's parsley potatoes, or Erdäpfelsalat, a tangy Austrian potato salad. Some places even serve it with cranberry sauce, which adds a sweet and tart touch that complements the savory schnitzel beautifully. And while it might seem like a simple dish, in Austria, making a proper Wiener Schnitzel is an art form. Every little detail matters, from the temperature of the oil to the type of breadcrumbs. It's not just about frying a piece of meat, it's about honoring a tradition. This dish has a long and proud history. Some say it was inspired by similar dishes from Italy, like the cotoletta alla Milanese. But over time, Austria made it its own, and now it's known around the world as one of the great, classic comfort foods. You'll find Wiener Schnitzel everywhere in Austria, from upscale restaurants to cozy countryside inns, and even home kitchens where it's cooked for family gatherings or Sunday meals. It's a dish that brings people together. Satisfying, nostalgic, and universally loved. And the best part? You don't need a long list of ingredients or fancy techniques to make it at home. Just quality meat, simple breading, and a bit of love in the frying pan. So if you've never tried Wiener Schnitzel before, add it to your food bucket list. It's crispy, juicy, and packed with flavor. A dish that proves simple food, when done right, can be unforgettable. Wiener Schnitzel, golden perfection on a plate, and a true taste of Austria.